I mean, I think it's obviously a really good positive for us. After a not so good night in Arizona, so obviously playing a really, really good team. They're a little bit depleted, injury-wise, but obviously they play very fast. They just got Nate back tonight, gives them a big push. I thought we defended really well and just try to limit their time and space. And like you said, it's a big win for us to end this road trip off against a good team and get back home.
Can you take us through your goal there? It looked like you tried to hit the puck through chest, then something through face before on that entire shift.
I don't know. Just playing and just out there and just trying to play through it. I'm just trying to check a little bit and try to force a guy to maybe make a play that he's not comfortable with, and really get a nice read to jump it. Give me a lot of time for it, and just trust me.
I know there are bigger things at play for you and the team, but what does it mean to be on the cover of 500 innings before many men?
Yeah, it's cool. I mean, a lot of credit goes to all the guys in this room, and I've been fortunate to play on really good teams year after year and competitive teams. So, it's definitely not as much of an individual accomplishment as it is as a team accomplishment, I'd say. So, myself and Mitch closing on that, and they're really nice accomplishments, but obviously we're working towards something bigger than that, and we'll just continue to push.
Ruby has had some big nights. We already have some big nights against as a Ranger. How were you able to get them early?
I thought we just picked up a lot of pace, especially early on, and just tried to limit their time and space. Their team obviously likes to play very fast and with a lot of speed and skill, and they're heavy on that. Both on the rush and offensively off as well. So I thought we broke out clean for the most part and just limited their time and space and tried to push them to the outside as much as possible.
What does it mean to you guys get the win here to end the road trip?
Yeah, it's good. That's a great team over there, obviously, with what they did last year. Regardless of their injuries, they still got a lot of power forwards on that team that can make a lot of stuff happen with their D. So I thought we did a great job in that third, really just shutting down a lot of rush opportunities, playing in their zone. Our kill needed to be big. We were there.
How much diligence on your part, the Leafs part, Mitch, after the first two games in the trail, things were really good.
Yeah, I mean, I just think in that third, the last couple of games, we've been sitting back a little too much. I thought we didn't do that tonight. I thought we just kept with our game plan. We didn't sit back too much. Obviously, it helps having a little bit more of a goal lead or a couple goals, but I think that's how we wanted to play that third and how we want to play it going forward.
What you see on your goal there look like Kelly get that play to kind of free up there?
Yeah, it's a great play by Kelly getting off the wall. I just try to keep my speed going. Tried to do a little stutter step there, and it worked. From that point on, I just tried to place it and knock that one in.
Playing at altitude, how nice is it to get an early lead and then, maintain it?
Yeah, well, I think against this team, anyone knows a lead's never really safe with the skill and talent they have on the team, especially when you give them power play opportunities. So, it's nice, but you can't sit back, you can't relax, you got to keep it going, and I got to keep the pressure on because this team doesn't sit back and wait. They keep attacking, they keep coming.
Are you a resolution guy? Do you have any resolutions?
I don't have anything. No, I don't got anything right now. No, I don't really think of it too much, I guess, but no, I got no thoughts on it.
Who got the belt tonight?
I did.
Yeah?
Yeah, Callie gave it to me.
Callie gave it to you?
Yeah, my left winger. After tripping me about my practice yesterday, but yeah, it's a great win.
Well, having it to practice,
he just said I was bad at it, but I was buzzing.
And how about PP1 getting a goal there and bunting in the middle there to kind of, how have you found that evolution of that unit kind of coming?
Yeah, it's good. A little bit of a hiccup, I'd say, there. The first one or second one it was there with just a little off, but I thought our puck movement was good. Our break-ins were good. We were there for each other, supporting each other. It was good for Big Mike to get that one because he's had a couple really good looks in that high tip slot. Just kind of missed an inch or centimeter, so that was probably really nice for him to get that one, and it was good for our team too.
What was different about the effort tonight, do you think?
I think our detail is just a little better. I still think we feel like we can get to another level, but it's been a heck of a week. So just to stay with it, find the energy, and make the plays necessary, and obviously limit, especially their top guys, to not much opportunities and space, and what you need to do to have success against this team when they're building. So details just a little more consistent today, and really good third period.
How much were you motivated by how the Arizona game ended?
Well, anytime you're coming off of a loss and when you let a lead slip, it it stings, and you want to respond and have a good bounce back. So, whether it's that one or any of the other ones this year, we want to get back on track. So, but especially we want to come out, especially the lead we built, have a good third period, which was much better than we had the other night.
What does it mean for PP1 to execute the way it did after kind of had a few games to kind of work on this?
Yeah, it's obviously different luck with the 5 forwards. We've had some opportunities, done some good things. The other units done really well and contributed, and you need that. So great to see them get some big goals and find some continuity as well, and then for us to kind of just stay with it and continue to create good looks and obviously get rewarded tonight.
You mentioned the details. Just thoughts on the defensive commitment from everybody?
Well, that's really been the framework of our team and where our game is built out from and why we've had success this year. So, those details have to be there. It takes a lot of effort, focus every shift and the execution of it. Obviously, when you're playing against defending champs, the type of players that they have, it has to be at a really, really high level. So just really good. We regrouped from the other night and come on and have a good effort here today and get the result we want.
See from the group in front of you tonight, the effort to defensively.
Yeah, I saw a real solid game. We weathered their pushes when they had them. It's a dangerous team. They had some good pushes, I thought, at the end of the first, the end of the second, and a little bit in the third there, mostly around their power plays. So we weathered the storm really well, defended extremely hard, and obviously great job to get the 2 points.
For yourself, a little more of a group tonight in your performance, do you think?
Yeah, it was. I just thought it was a great game all around, and I thought the guys did a really good job defending against a really dangerous team with a ton of speed. I thought we did a great job slowing them up through the neutral zone. That's a key factor against them. So again, I thought the whole team did great tonight.
Does it help to kind of flush away the previous game that you're able to kind of get right back into bed a couple of days later?
I always take things one game at a time, no matter what happens, and just try to get better and better each and every day.
Does altitude affect goalies too, like it does players?
Sorry?
Does the altitude affect goalies too?
The altitude?
Yeah.
I don't know.
They push in the third, right?
Yeah, I don't really know. You'd have to ask somebody a lot smarter than me that question. But I don't know. I don't really feel much of a difference, to be honest. I think a lot of it's in your head. But again, you'd have to ask somebody a lot smarter than me.
Showing a little more what you're used to seeing out of your group.
Yeah, I thought so, especially the third period. The way we took care of the game there. Obviously, that's a dynamic team. And if you let them build momentum and make it easy on them the way I thought we did in the end of the first and second periods, you could see them come alive. And the task was to make sure they didn't do that in the third, and I thought we did a good job of it.
How about your scorers scoring in this game? It seemed like they rose to the occasion at the time you needed it.
Yeah, I mean, big goal by Mitch to get us going. Really great goal there. And then, it's Engvall scores us a big goal too. So, I thought there's contributions all the way throughout. And I thought we did what we needed to do. Scored a big power play goal. We're cleaning the penalty kill. Yeah, a lot of good things here to help you win a road game to close out a trip.
I guess that you're talking about defensively, puck battles, that sort of things, like the diligence on before checking the back check.
Yeah, I thought it was. Yeah, I just thought it was more. I thought it was just a cleaner game. We again, I'll point out some of the things that are teachable moments for us. The way we closed out the first and second periods, but. Aside from that, I thought there was a lot of good things in the game. We got contributions from all 4 lines, all 6 defensemen. We got saves from Murr when we needed them there, when they had some of their flurries. So, yeah, like I said, it's a good way to close out, what it feels like a real long road trip here. Even though it hasn't been that long, it feels long with the distance we traveled and the 3 real late flights to get into each city. So, it's been a challenge that way, and I like the way the guys got it done tonight.
Do you allow yourself to reflect a little bit on the 2022 the Toronto Maple Leafs had and think about 23 at a time like this?
Not really.
No.
And then the decision to go with Murray in goal, was that just kind of similar to Samsonov when he went back coming from the a chance to kind of get right back in?
No, we didn't overthink it. We just, to be honest, coming into the trip, we thought Murray was going to get 2 out of the 3, and we just stayed with that plan.
Are you a resolutions guy?
No.
How close is Rasmus?
I think he's close. Yeah, I think he's close for sure. We'll get another practice for him when we get back home and make a decision from there based on how he's feeling and trying to do what's right, both right by him and and his health, and making sure that he's ready to play a game again. I think he's real close in that sense, and then we got some decisions to make in terms of how it affects the lineup.
And then, considering the 6 you have now, how difficult is that decision to make since they have been playing pretty well?
Yeah, it's tough. You guys done a good job. Connor Timmins has done a real nice job here, and he's building some positive momentum. It's it so happens the last 2 games of this trip were against former teams of his, and for a guy that's still kind of trying to find his way, that gets in your head a little bit. And I thought he bounced back real well from the Arizona game here tonight. I thought our whole defense did. So yeah, that's a challenge for sure, but it's a good problem for me to have.